Today with Erica Faye. Hello. Today with Erica Faye, I'm back bringing you a project share. Several projects here that I have created for a Outgoing swap. This is a fruity swap that I hosted for the summer over at Paper Craft and Swaps in our group on Facebook. If you're interested in paper crafting and swapping, then you can head over there and request to join the group. If you do, just let me know in a comment, and that way I can approve you, because it is a private group. This is a swap that I hosted. It's over now. We have several other swaps going throughout the year and every month, so come join the fun. The group is owned by Holly and Tanya, and there are admins, myself, Erica Faye, Anne, and Barb, and we create different fun swaps for y'all to join in on the fun. We would love to have you. So if you're interested, that's how you can join. So anywho, let's jump to this. This is created for Ashley, my swap partner, that is new to our group actually. So I'm excited to receive her swap, and I'm excited for her to receive what I have created here for her. So if you are feeling fruity or want to be fruit inspired, please stay tuned, because I think you'll enjoy what I've created here. So the swap requirements were that you were supposed to create a container that could house all of the things that were required for the swap, and that the theme must be fruity. And it could be a fruit salad type of mix, like all fruits, or you could just choose all pineapple, all watermelon, or all strawberry, etc. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied this today, just trying to get with this and get this film so I can package this all up and send it on its way. Okay, so first of all, you also needed to have a little note card, and then inside have a little note for your swap partner revealing your favorite fruit. So I've created a little note inside here, but this little shaker note card I made so that way she can reuse this, and then she can just have my little note here. So that's inside for her. But on this one, I created this little note card. It's a shaker, and it's a 3x3, and it came in a die that I recently purchased from a scrapbook store that was going out of business in California called Creative Escape. So you can see that haul video. But anyways, so I'm not familiar with the brand. I forgot. It's not off the top of my head. I have a lot going on, so excuse me for that, but I will link the video below. So if you're interested in knowing, it did have like where you could interchange from a circle to a square to a heart shape in the middle. So I thought that was really cool, but it makes it to where it's a full shaker 3x3, and then you could just put it on a little note card. So I did that, and that's bananas I cut on my Cricut Joy. And then inside I made a custom little shaker mix, and I have a little banana slices in there, as you can see, and they're actually the last of my bananas, so I need to go buy some more of those, because I don't even know where I purchased that or where I got that, to be honest with you. We have all the other fruits, but not bananas, so now I need to go get more banana. And then I just put other little creative little things in there that I use for shaker mixes. So thought that was cute. And then these little glitter stickers are from Hobby Lobby, and then the little flat back little like jemmies here that I glued on, because they are not the sticker type, were purchased from Hobby Lobby in a little kit, like a little container, and they're probably in a most recent haul from Hobby Lobby actually. So that's where those came from. And then this paper pad was one that has bananas, blueberries, strawberries, watermelon, things like that. And I purchased that at a local scrapbook store, and it was just a 6x6 pad. And I don't honestly remember which brand that was, but I will try to find out, and then I will link it in the description for y'all if I can find it. So that's the note card that needed to be included. Okay, so of course I like to create, and I created this first off the get-go. I'll go with that. The main attraction here is a picnic basket that I did in a tropical fruity paper. And this SVG file was purchased from 3dsvg.com, and this was from Dreaming Tree. So I will link that below. I'm not affiliated with them or anything, so I don't make anything off of linking it, but this was their picnic basket. I purchased the file from them and then followed their tutorial and created this awesome, amazing, lovely fruity picnic basket. So they made it into a Valentine's Day one. I'm going to zoom out just a tad so you can see. And I turned it into a fruity basket. picnic basket. So this is how it looks all the way around. There's also a bow on this side, but on the front is what I made it here. I embellished it differently. So I did, I still did a flower here like they did, and then I did a fruity bow with another type of flower paper, a fruity flowerish like tropical paper, and then this was all cut from one 12 by 12 sheet, the fruity design on the outside here, and then the main paper is just a green cardstock, a little bit heavier weight. And then the Sweet Life came from a Simple Stories chipboard collection. It was like the lemon one, but I just used the Sweet Life here. These flowers are made from a Crafty Friend and a Swap. I cut all of this on my brother's Scan and Cut. This is a flat back button, but I turned it into like a cabochon. Same with the pineapple here. And then I used red brads. On here, I did a little flat back pineapple here in the center of the flower cabochon, and then on this side I did the same with the flower and the bow, but I didn't embellish it, so that can be considered the back, if you will. And then when you open it up, which I love, you can open it up like this. How adorable is that? I just love it. It's very sturdy too and well made. If you use the right, paper and everything that has a little strength to it, a little thicker cardstock, it really works out nicely. So this is filled with all of the goodies that were required for the swap. Okay, so before we get into that, I also created a pineapple here, a little pineapple container, and I created this from a file that I found, an SVG that was free on a website, a blog or something like that from a crafter. If I can find it, I will link it below. But I love it. I inked it. It turned out really cute, and it has a little goodie inside, which we'll get to. But before I do, I want to share with you this. This is a watermelon slice. This is a file that for a box that I also found online for free. And then I embellished it to make it look like so much fun, right? Fruity and fun. I added a little slice of life and these little heart stickers that kind of look, because they're black, kind of look like little watermelon seeds. I cut out the watermelon seeds in a black glitter paper. This is washi tape on the bottom, which is mirrored and glittered washi tape. And then it is a cute and fun little box, and it has some little treats and goodies in there as well. And then this is a bowl full of fruity fun, and I absolutely adore it and love it. This little bowl I actually purchased as well. I think I purchased this one from SVG Cuts. I'm not really sure though, don't quote me. Or I might have found it online for free. I really don't remember. My mind's all over the place at the moment. But I wanted to get this filmed so that way I could share it with y'all before I ship it out. I really don't like shipping out without sharing my projects with y'all, because I have been busy working on this for quite some time. So I wanted to make sure that I'm able to document it and share it with y'all. So I absolutely love it. I used a thicker yellow cardstock here, and then did a very fun and fruity paper there. And then I put the little crinkly green paper in there, and I created some handmade little paper fruits, which are strawberries, as you can see, a watermelon slice, an orange slice, and some little peach slices. And all of these fruit files, they were found on Cricut Design Space. So I have a membership, and so they were free for me that way. But you can find these different ones online as well for purchase or for free possibly. But these were all found in Cricut Design Space and made uncut on my Cricut Joy. So loving that. That's just a little extra like fun, like a crafter's choice item. So it's just for display. I thought it would be fun. Okay, so let's get into here first, the quick and easy stuff. So this is a fun little box, like I said, and I've put inside here some watermelon lollipops, some fun little watermelon charm lollipops to go in there. And then I created these fun fruity tags, and I thought about putting it on a tag ring, but then I thought, no, I think it'd be more fun for her to be able to use in different projects and things like that. So I just made them where they were individually apart, and then she can use these in projects that she has. And I just used the fun fruity colored twine, or like what do you call this, rope, or whatever you want to call it, string. There we go. Trying to find my words today. And I cut these on my brother Scan and Cut, and I did a full sheet is what I did. And I found these tags online for free from a crafty blog. Like I said, I'll try to link that below if I can find it again. But anywho, this was just for one, you could just cut one tag, but I made them thicker, and I did that by doing a full page of the same tag. And then I just layered them and glued them together because I wanted them to have a little more strength and then also have some depth to them. And I love what they say. I'm going to read them and show them all to you. And then I just embellish them with little rhinestones here, glued them on, and little clay pieces and acrylic pieces that I had in my stash. So this one says, "You're a fine apple," for like pineapple. "You're very sweet." Thought that was cute. "You're a one in a melon," for watermelon. "You're a peach." "You're the apple of my eye." "You're a cutie." "You're the cherry on top." Loving that. And "You're the zest." Instead of "You're the best," I thought that was sweet. So those are super fun and cute. I'm not going to package this back all up, so that way we can save time in this video and I can get going. Okay, and then in this pineapple one, ta-da! It is not pineapple, it is strawberry. A strawberry candle, and it smells like strawberry. It smells so good. And then some of this beautiful strawberry tulle that I was gifted on a little spool from my crafty friend Caroline from my Crafty Adventures last year in my birthday. She sent me a birthday entry for my birthday challenge, and she had sent that in with her goodies that she sent me. So I thought that was cute. This candle is from Dollar General, and Mom picked one up in a different smell, a different scent for her swap partner. So thought that would be cute. My daughter opened it up, and she's like, "Mom, it should be pineapple." I'm like, "Well, I don't have a pineapple candle, so..." And plus, this is a fruity salad, like a fruity mix, you know? So, like, you just don't know what you're going to get. So, thought that was fun and cute. A little extra. And then here we are for the picnic basket. So, we open up on one little side here, and then you will get a set of 2 embellishments. So, the swap requirements that I had set were 2 embellishments that were a pair, and then 4 embellishments that are a pair. So, these little guys I cut. So this, again, this die here was a waffle flower die, and it was gifted by Caroline from my Crafty Adventures for my birthday challenge. So I finally was able to put that die to good use, and I absolutely adore it and love it. And it's for the flowers, the leaves, and the strawberries. And then I punched out the little oval with the scalloped edge on a punch that we have. And then this Taste of Summer and the Simply Delicious little stickers were from a Pretty Little Studios sticker sheet. And then these are little glued on little rhinestones that are red. And then we have these like glassine, or whatever you want to call them. They're like that stained glass type of look. Stickers, strawberries. This came from a sheet of fruit that were from the Dollar Tree, and I got that as a gift from one of my birthday challenge entries. So I thank you all for sending, because I am using that up. And then this is from just a paper pad. I believe that was from either Michael's or Joann's with the strawberry paper. But I absolutely adore these little embellishments, and I think that my swap partner will be able to put these on cards or in a pocket page or any type of crafty project that she has, scrapbook, etc. And then I put in there some little freeze-dried fruit burst raindrops, and these were purchased over in the gift shop at Cracker Barrel. I love their little gift shop there, and I love to purchase there. So I got those as a little extra. And then in this side, we have some more little embellies and some goodies. So this is my set of 4 embellishments that needed to be in this swap. But before I get to that, I made this little cute bag. This little bag is like more of like the rubbery plastic type of bag. And I purchased those on Temu in a pack a while ago. I put a little eyelet here with a little gourd light bulb pen. And then I put little strawberry, little charms on there, a little watermelon foamy stamp, or sticker, excuse me, and then a good stuff sticker. And then this is a little cherry pin. And we purchased some pins recently you will find in a Michael's haul from after Valentine's Day sales. And so that was in there. It's a cherry. I thought that would be cute. Put a little crinkle paper in there. And this is a little strawberry bunny flat back that I purchased in a Temu haul. So thought that would be a cute little extra to add for her. And then these are the little embellies that I created for the set of 4. Okay, so here I have layered dies and these are like a scalloped little flower edge type of die, and I layered those and popped those up, and then added a little foamy watermelon sticker, a little bow, and this bow is all the bows and on these little embellishments were cut from a recent die purchase from Picket Fence that I purchased, and then I did a little rhinestone in the middle, put a little of the fiber stuff, the fantasy fiber that I love from Art Glitter Glue. I will link that video below if you're interested in purchasing. That's what I use. This is how I love to use that fantasy fiber, but I'm excited to try some different ways. But I love how it layered. So I'm going to open this one, just one, so you all can see the glistening and the sparkle of it, because I love it so much, and I feel like it just adds a little pizzazz. And then this is a Grown with Love little ephemera piece that was in an ephemera pack that I have in my stash. So I'm not really sure the brand right now at the moment, but that's how one of them looks outside of the package. And then I'll share these other ones. Again, the ephemera here is from a pack, and here too is the pear. The paper is from the bananas paper pad, and like had the different fruits from the note card and the lemons. And then these are just little foamy stickers that came in a pack. And these were purchased from scrapbook stores, so they're all name brands, but I just don't know the brand off my top of my head right now. Again, with the little fantasy fibers, and these bows again were cut from on the same papers, but from the little bow sets that I purchased dies from Picket Fence. And then here we have a little peach in a little bowl with a peach and some pears and lemons. And I just thought that was super cute and fruity and fun. And she can use these in however her heart desires. If she wants to make note cards, if she wants to put them in scrapbook layouts for summer fun in the garden or something like that, picking fruit, things like that. If you go berry and fruit picking, let me know. Or if you have a garden and you grow your, watermelons, or if you have, peach trees and pear trees, fruit trees, cherry trees, let me know. I want to know. And how were your crops and everything this year? Let a girl know. I always love to hear about that. I know that it's nice to have fruit trees and fruit and berry bushes and all those things. Okay, so let's open this up, and then you can see inside. I am going to very carefully remove everything and then share with y'all what it is. So as I remove it, I'll go ahead and share. So I picked up a little Burt's Bees Sweet Peach from, again, this was purchased at the gift shop in Cracker Barrel. I lost my words. And then I did a little bow here, like similar to the bows here, with the same paper, and then a little paper flower that a friend had gifted me, and a little chipboard heart here, the same that was on the watermelon slice gift box that came from a Simple Stories set. So this is a Sweet Peach, Burt's Bees. Love that. Thought that was fun and fruity, little good extra. And then very carefully, I'm going to remove the little notebook. This was another required element that you must include in this swap. And it was a little embellished notebook. And one of my very first videos here on YouTube, a little over a year ago, was embellishing these little notebooks. So I will link that video down below in the description if you're not familiar and have not been with me from the start of my channel. You might want to check that video out, but it's a fun little tutorial on how to embellish these books. So as you know, that's like one of the things that I'm popular here on YouTube for. It was one of my most liked videos and viewed videos here on YouTube. So I appreciate y'all. So if you're interested in checking that out, I will link that below. Anywho, I packaged this up and I did a little tape here, washi tape that's pineapple. It's a little cute pen that has a little pineapple here and a little pineapple face on the top, a little like rubber little guy there. I did the string here with a little charm pineapple. I cut and stamped this, die cut and stamped this a little Don't Worry, Be Happy and the pineapple from a Tailored Expressions, Tailored Expressions stamp set, a stamp and die set that I purchased from a scrapbook garage sale. So I was glad to be able to use that. And then here we have little rhinestones and little jemmies on some mirrored pineapple paper. Loving that. And then I would open it up, but it looks like, let me see. Can I open it up? Okay, we're going to open it up. I'm going to show y'all what I did on the inside to make it fun. I put a little pocket here with little tags, and I made this with a little washi tape and some cardstock, and then some little stickers. And then on the back as well, another little pocket. So there's like endless, ways that you can embellish these little notebooks, but they're fun to put on your craft desk, to have in your purse, and all that jazz. So I always like to, and they're a fun little crafty project for those that like to craft, but you know, you don't know what to include, or, you know, they're just easy little projects to do. So I know people like doing them. So I always try to include those in my different swaps if possible and for fun. Okay, so next I have a dangle that was also required to be a part of this swap, and I finally got to use my Happy Crafters little card that's for the dangle die, and then it says dangle me as well. I'm so excited about this. I found out about this die because of Enos here on YouTube. I'll link her below, as well as put the link for this if you can get it. It is so hard to get this die. It's not always in stock from Happy Crafters. If you are familiar with the Happy Crafters shop and you've purchased from them before, then you know that her stuff goes out of stock really quick because it sells out so fast. So I was so excited. I even made a whole video about how I finally got this die. And so I'm so pleased with how it turned out and being able to use it. And then I, of course, put on my fruity dangle. And I love how this dangle turned out. These little fruit charms are little rubber ones that Mom purchased at Walmart. So I shared that in a Walmart haul. Like, don't sleep on Walmart, y'all, because their craft section is growing and they have some fabulous finds. And it was a really good price for that too. And then some just fun little fruity beads in there, colorful beads that go with that paper. So I am pleased with how that little dangle turned out. And then I just did this for an extra fun. These are Squeeze the Day I cut these little bag choppers on my Cricut Joy with glitter papers. And then this little Squeeze the Day and these little dies, they were from a die set that I believe was either Spellbinders or Lawn Fawn for the little lemons and the stamp, and then this little orange was probably from Spellbinders. So I rhinestoned them, put a little of that little fantasy fiber again here, loving how that turned out. And then You're the Zest, Squeeze the Day. Thought those would be fun to include just as a little extra. And then last but not least, I have the MDC. So the MDC needed to be fruity as well, like the whole theme, but it didn't have to be a box type of MDC. But I love this die that I purchased. Mom's the only one has used it so far. I hadn't had the chance to, so I'm like, this is a perfect time to use this little box MDC die. This box MDC die I purchased from Temu. So you can find that on one of my Temu hauls. So I have this little shaker little orange guy here on the front, and you has little orange slices in there and some little stuff. It looks like it's sticking, but anywho, I purchased this die on Temu as well. The Squeeze the Day little chipboard here and You Are the Sweetest. Those came from the Simple Stories pack of chipboard stickers that I told you about. I used other places like on the watermelon and on the front here for Sweet Life of the picnic basket. These are little foamy stamps. This is a little glitter cherry with mirror that I have received in a swap or a birthday challenge last year. And then these little flatback, or they're buttons that I made flatbacks. And then here again with the little rhinestones. And I just love how it turned out. I think it's super fruity and fun. Loving the paper. And I also cut this from just a 12 by 12. I had one sheet of this 12 by 12. I used it here. I used it here. And then I think that's it. But I try to use up what I can and make it go all together because I love to mix and match collections, as you know, if you're a follower of mine. And then inside, I put little Laffy Taffies of each flavor. We have strawberry, green apple, banana, grape, and those were in a pack that I purchased from Dollar Tree. And then inside, I put little stickers just to make it fun. And these are little orange stickers that I purchased from Temu a while ago, and strawberry stickers that I also purchased from Temu some time ago. So those were my stash, but I thought those would be fun to gift her and put in here besides just having the candy. So I absolutely adore how this turned out. Oh, and I put the little rocks here, and these I purchased like these little like gemmy like rocks. They're little plastic orange pieces that I purchased in a scrapbook garage sale. So they were in my stash. And then the glitter paper was purchased. It already has adhesive on it for this foam, and that was purchased from Pop Shelf in their craft section of their store. And then this will just be an extra that I put inside on top. It was recently hauled. I recently shared this in a collective haul, but it has the little chisel tip, fine tip, and then a pen, and they're scented. And Mom found these at Dollar Tree for $1.25. And I decided to go with grapes since I didn't have anything in here that was grapes. So that's it for this fun fruity swap. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you to get crafty in your craft room and to swap with your crafty friends. Okay, so that's the end of this haul video. I'm going to package this back all up and put it back inside, and I'll probably just speed up this process, but I thought I'd share with y'all. Hey, today with Erica Faye, I told you that I might take you along, so we are at the post office. Let's drop off my package to my swap partner. Stormy day here at the post office, and let's drop off my package for Ashley. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment and let me know which item in here you thought was a really fun. And if you have any questions, leave those in the comments as well. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps my channel and I appreciate you. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.